All right, so I'm going to help you think through the car dealership problem. And then I'm going to leave you to do most of the handiwork, okay? So this is a good problem because it's going to give us a lot of exposure to different ways that percents can be used in a business such as a car dealership. Remember, we've talked about wholesale and retail price. Wholesale price is what they purchase the vehicle at. And in this case, they're telling us that the wholesale price for a specific particular vehicle is $12,000. It says that's what they purchase it for. And they want to make a 32% profit. So by how much will they mark up the price of the vehicle? How much are they going to mark it up? In other words, you don't want to write this question, 32% of 12,000. You don't need to write that down, but you need to use an equation or a proportion to find what is 32% of 12,000. Make sure you show your equation or proportion there and label your answer. It will be a dollar sign. Make sure it's circled so that I can see it clearly. Go ahead and pause, and you can take a minute to work on that. Then, of course, we have the part B where it says after markup, what's the retail price of the vehicle? So you're going to take the 12,000 plus whatever you got here. That's going to be your retail price. It's the 132% of, in other words, 132% of the 12,000. Okay? So you don't need to write these things. You need to now figure out how you want to go ahead and what you want to do, what math you would put into your calculator, what math you think of in your head, and what you write it on the paper, an equation format or proportion, and show me how you get the retail price of this vehicle. Go ahead and pause the video until you can finish that. Okay, now we're going to get into some other things, like, for instance, discounting off the retail price. So they're having a special sales event, and the dealership offers 10% discount off the retail price. So we've got to go back and we've got to make sure we know what that retail price is. And that retail price is $15,840. So they're saying, what would the price of the vehicle be 10% off retail? So it says, after this discount, how much will a customer pay for the $12,000 vehicle, meaning the $12,000 wholesale, okay? Not very well stated. That's that $12,000 wholesale. The same one up here that you should have found 15,840 retail. After that, how much will a customer pay? So you're going to need to take that retail price. You're going to need to take 10% off the retail and subtract that from retail. So what is, you're not going to write this question, I'm just interpreting it to you. This is what you're going to need to do in this space. What is 90% of 15,840? Do you see what I did there? The 15,840 is the 100%. I need to take off 10%. That's 90%. Remember, we did this before. So go ahead and show me your equation or your proportion and what that new price is going to be for that special sales event. Moving on to the third part of this section, the car dealership pays a salesman, the salesperson, a bonus for selling the car. In other words, their commission is 6.5% of the sale price. Now, how much commission did the salesperson lose when they decided to offer that 10% discount on the price? So think about what this means. I need to figure out what commission would have been on the original price, right? So I need to find 6.5% commission. So what is 6.5% of 15,840? Then I'm going to subtract that commission. Oopsie, sorry, let me say that again. Now I need to find out what's the commission on that sales price when it's 10% off. Okay? So the 90% is what I need to work with. My 90% should be 14,256. So what is 6.5% commission on each of those, right? Then I'm going to take the smaller one, the commission, from the 14,256 and subtract it from the commission he would have gotten before the sale. And that's how much commission he lost when they decided to do a 10% discount. Okay, go ahead and work on that. Hopefully this helped you lay it out a little bit. Don't forget, this is 6.5 100ths. So think about what that looks like as a decimal without being in a fraction. That's an impure fraction. It's got a decimal in the fraction. You can use that when we do proportion. If you need to use equation, think about what that's going to look like as a decimal without being divided by, after it's been divided by 100.